What's up, guys? David Kaufman here.
And I recently posted a metal guitar version of the Pokemon battle theme from the first generation Pokemon games. Red version, yellow version, blue version. And today I'm going to show you how to play it. I only ask in return that you
like this video
because it helps the algorithm show it to more people, and subscribe to my channel for more guitar videos. So it's a really bizarre and unique composition. A lot of weird stuff going on here, a lot of busy stuff.
Junichi Masuda.
Quite a mastermind, as you're about to see. A lot of ground to cover, a lot of strange ideas for you to bring into your repertoire of songwriting skills. I know that I learned a lot as I learned this song. I'm going to be splitting it up into 4 different parts. The first lead guitar part, then there's another lead guitar part, a rhythm guitar, and a bass. So 4 parts total. So this first part I'm going to be showing you is probably the most difficult. It's got the most fast in it. So without further ado, let's get into it. To start off, I'm in drop B tuning. That's B, F sharp, E, G sharp, C sharp. Now you don't need to be in my tuning because we're not even going to be using the 2 lowest strings. So you can transcribe it to whatever tuning you're in, or you can just play the same frets as me, and it'll be in a different key, which absolutely nothing wrong with that as far as I'm concerned. And the tempo of the song is 170, in case you're wondering. So this first lick, it's a little tapping lick. We're going to be tapping on fret 20, doing a simple chromatic climb down, 20, 19, 18, 17, just like this. And then we're going to keep tapping on fret 20, but just move our left hand, unless you're a left-handed player, I suppose, down 1 fret each time. So just like that. All right, and this next part, we're going to be doing this melody on our G string here. And by the way, I refer to the strings as if we were in E standard tuning because I think that most guitar players know them by those names better. And in between each one of those notes for this melody, we're going to be chugging on our open D. So it's going to sound and look like this. Jump up an octave right there. And then we're going to do fast picking on fret 12 of our D string in between each note on this higher octave here. Now to do that little jump, I do those last 4 chugs with my finger just like this, and I just shift it up, hit fret 20 with this bottom portion of my pointer finger, so you can just do a quick jump right up to that next position that you need to be in. So starting right here. To get that high note, you just do a half bend on your 24th fret of your high E string. All right, so the whole part all together, slow for you, is going to be just like this. All right, this next part of the song, we're going to start right here on fret 14 of our G string and do this melody with me. All right, then the next few notes, starting on fret 12 of the G, up to 13. So far we have. Then we're going to do this little chromatic run here. Super simple, just fast. This will be a great way to build up your alternate picking for those of you who are kind of newer to alternate picking. We're just gonna be starting right here on fret 8 of our G string, up to 12 and back down. Then go up again, up to our B, up to fret 12 on the B, then back down. So all together. So far all together we have. All right, then the next part, we repeat that same little melody there. Then we're gonna go like this, kind of similar but slightly different. And very important, you must give it lots of vibrato. Pitches love vibrato. That's pitches with a P. Just so you know, I'm not. So that part all together is like this. All right, then this next part, we're going to be starting on fret 10 on our G string here, doing a little Lydian feeling climb down. Twice in a row, then on this last one. So far we have. Then we're going to be doing these little fast bits here, just five fast notes in a row. Then down here, kind of a Phrygian mode, fret 7 on our D string. Back up. Do that climb down again. Then we do it again like this. So far we have. Then we're going to start on fret 10 on our G string and climb up and do this kind of funky pattern like this. Do those last few notes again. Down to fret 12 on the G. Back up. All together, it looks like this. All right, next part is basically just an alternate picking exercise. We're just going chromatically up and down, starting on fret 12 on our D string, and it's going to look like this. And then we're going to pluck that last note twice because you're going to end on the same note that you start the next one on. You just do that same pattern again, starting on the last note that you ended on. Altogether, it'll be like this. So notice on that last one, I climbed down to a certain point and then climb back up. I'll show you one more time just for good measure. Then climb back up, starting at fret 14 on your B. All right, and this next part starts with like an epic little da 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 da. We're gonna start on fret 10 on our D string and do this guy. All right, then right after that, we're doing this fast climb up. So far we have. All right, then we're gonna do this pattern right here, starting from those last two notes that I just showed you. So all together. And this next one, start on fret 10 on the G string, kind of go in the opposite direction at first. Fret 13 on the G there. Then we're going to do this climb up here, starting on fret 13. All right, so and then after that climb up, you do this little minor third back and forth. Then you go to fret 15 and 16 on your high E. So all together. And that very last note that I hit is fret 15 on your B string. All right, so this next part's a little easier, just doing some really simple arpeggios here. You start on fret 8 on your G string and do a minor third down. Just like that. After those first two notes, you just keep repeating this 3-note pattern. Then on the last one, you climb back up. So the whole pattern all together is... We're going to move up a position and do a major third, or a major arpeggio right here, starting on fret 10 on our G string, down a minor, or down a major third, and do the same exact pattern. And that's the whole part. You just go back and forth 2 times on each one. It's going to look like this. All right, this next part, things kind of slow down a little bit. Super easy. We're just going to start right here on fret 10, give a little vibrato on each note, and we're going to go. Then we do a little climb up onto these higher notes, starting on fret 15 on our G string. So one more time, the whole part all together is... All right, this next part's pretty simple, more or less. We're going to be doing that same kind of picking pattern we were doing at the beginning of this song. And we're going to be doing these chugs on fret 10 on our D string and hitting fret 15 on the high E in between the chugs. So now this last note, just put your middle finger down here on fret 11. So pretty much the last section here, probably the weirdest section. This was definitely this section I'm about to show you definitely took me the longest to figure out. You're about to see there's like kind of some weird stuff going on here, but let's get into it. This guitar part is doing a slightly different rhythm for these first few notes than the rest of the song. It seems totally weird, but if you listen to the actual original track from the Game Boy games, it really is what it's doing as far as I can tell. So we're going to start right here on fret 5. You're going to play it like this. I like to palm mute it. To me, it sounds better, but we're doing that rhythm just like that. It's a different rhythm than what the other guitar and drums and basically the rest of the band are doing, but I don't know, it works. So we're doing this rhythm while the other instruments are going do, 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 do. But it works somehow. And then after those first few notes, we're going to do a little gallop upward, starting on fret 9 on our G. So far we have. Then we're going to do a little chromatic run, starting on fret 9 on our G string. Staccato that last note. Let's make it sound nice and tight. Then we're going to do that little gallop thing again, up to here. And notice I'm plucking the fret 10 on the G string twice. One more time slowly. All right, then another chromatic run starting on fret 10 of our G string. And then these last few notes, sounds off key, but it sounds like it's not part of the scale we're playing in here, but it works. That's the way they wrote it, and it sounds super cool. We're going to start on fret 10 on our B string, just like that. So far all together. All right, last little bit here. Just fast alternate picking on each one of these notes. Go. Starting on fret 12 on our G string. Then back into this part. And those are all the parts of the song. I hope you guys learned a lot from this. I hope you guys are going to enjoy playing it, and it will help you develop your skills and songwriting skills and playing skills, alternate picking skills. If you found value in this guitar lesson, I ask that you kindly like my video so that the YouTube algorithms show it to more people, and subscribe to my channel for more epic guitar videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have an epic
Day.